Good morning. An improvement in consumer confidence has come as a welcome relief for US markets, which have been struggling of late. In India, the indices may continue to remain lackluster due to thin volumes. A clear direction might emerge once the Nifty manages a decisive breakout of the current range. The opening is set to be slightly positive, with market participants focusing more on the IIP for April. Report says that the government will unveil a new IIP with change in the base year and composition. The draft national manufacturing policy has received a green light from the PM. What is moving right now is the crude oil, and it's not a good news for India. The US markets also managed to break out of the 6-day losing streak, spurred by encouraging data. European stocks also rose after falling for the 6 straight days. The Bank of England and the ECB have left the key rate steady. The ECB is likely to hike rates in July. South Korea has increased policy rates by 25 basis points. Talking of rates, the RBI could boost rates by 25 basis points on June 16. Inflation continues to be sticky, with food inflation back above 9%. Inflation data for May will be out on June 14. A few of the small cap and the mid cap shares have been buzzing lately and could continue to remain in the spotlight. But avoid taking a secular call and stick to quality names with sound fundamentals. FII inflows, which were showing some signs of improvement last week, have tapered off this week. FIIs were net sellers of Rs 247.3 million in the cash segment on Thursday, according to the provisional NSE data. The domestic institutional institutions were net buyers of merely 89.7 million on the same day. In the F&O segment, the foreign funds were net sellers of Rs 540.7 million. The foreign funds were net buyers of Rs 1.75 billion in the cash segment on Wednesday, as per the SEBI website. Mutual funds were net buyers of Rs 215 million on the same day. Oil traded near the highest point for this month in New York, heading for a weekly increase after the US trade deficit unexpectedly narrowed and OPEC maintained status quo on output quotas. Gold is set for the fourth weekly gains as concerns about Europe's sovereign debt crisis and the slowing growth in US spurs demand for safe haven assets like precious metals. The dollar fell from near a one-week high against the euro on speculation that a sluggish US economic recovery will force the Federal Reserve to keep interest rates low. Brazil's central bank has raised the benchmark lending rate for the fourth straight time and signaled it is prepared to increase borrowing cost further. Moving on to recommendations, the technical calls for the day are: we advise buying TCS in the range of Rs 1,170 to Rs 1,175 with a stop loss placed at Rs 1,150 and for the target price of Rs 1,225. We advise going short on ONGC June futures below Rs 266 with a stop loss placed at Rs 271 and a target price of Rs 256. Our derivative strategy for the day are: long IDBI June futures in the range of Rs 130 to Rs 131 with the stop loss placed at Rs 128 and for the target price of Rs 136. Long Axis Bank June futures in the range of Rs 1,230 to Rs 1,235 with the target price of Rs 1,270 and a stop loss placed at Rs 1,215. Thank you. Wish you have a great day ahead.